It is time for the Peter Channel News, that evening report, Thursday, September 25th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Mr. Wiggins, and here's what's happening. Our top story at 5 is in Washington, where Eric Holder's resignation was his own decision, but President Obama accepted it without putting up much to the fight because of how long the Attorney General has served. White House Press Secretary Josh Earnest said on Thursday. FBI Director James B. Comey said that the United States has determined the identity of Lamont Milton, who beheaded two American journalists in Syria, but declined to provide any additional information on the mascot bird who spoke in a British accent. And he also mentioned that he was unaware of any threat by the ISIS directed at subways around the country and Paris, France. President Obama on Thursday called for an urgent and coordinated international response to the Ebola crisis while speaking at the General Assembly of the United Nations. Iraq's intelligence operation has uncovered a plot for an attack on subway systems in the United States and Paris, the country's prime minister said on Thursday. The DHS U.S. Computer Emergency Readiness Team has issued advisory that Buck the Bug, as a newly disclosed security flaw poses a threat to Linux and Mac OS X and could be worse than Heartbleed experts say. The stock market suffered its worst slide in nearly 2 months. That's Thursday as the blue chip Dow Jones Industrial ended down nearly 265 points, and Apple spearheaded the sharp drop in the technology stocks. We'll have more than stocks in a couple of minutes. Here, talk about it. Torn from the headlines feature film. This might be the Chinese version of Social Network. Just days ago, Jack Ma launched an IPO for Alibaba on New York Stock Exchange and finished today with its company valued. The National Democratic capital is set to run in Massachusetts. Michelle Obama plans to help Attorney General Martha Coakley try to close a hefty cash deficit in the gubernatorial race against Republican rival Charlie Baker heading London to Boston. The U.S. military has released footage of one of its airstrikes on oil refineries controlled by the Islamic State militants in eastern Syria. In Kiev, Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko said on Thursday that it was confident that this peace deal with pro-Russian insurgents means that the most dangerous part of the 5-month conflict is over. President Barack Obama speaks at a high-level meeting on the Ebola outbreak during the 6th United Nations General Assembly at the UN in New York. British police arrested 9 men in a counter-terrorism raid on London on Thursday that authorities discovered as part of an ongoing investigation into Islamic-related terrorism, but said it was not in response to an immediate threat. David Cameron attended the CEO roundtable at Bloomberg LP headquarters. British Prime Minister David Cameron speaks with Michael Bloomberg, founder of Bloomberg LP at Bloomberg LP headquarters today. Ferguson, Missouri Police Chief Thomas Jackson under fire for his department's handling of Michael Brown's shooting aftermath told CNN he has no intention of resigning. A woman shown on video being punched by a California Highway Patrol officer said Thursday that she feels good about her $1.5 million settlement. In Juneau, Alaska, a 6.2 magnitude earthquake struck Alaska on Thursday near Anchorage, but the U.S. Geological Survey said that there was a little likelihood of casualties of severe damage from shaking generated by the deeply rooted tremor. American factories received more orders for machinery, communications gear, and electronic equipment as improving the economy and also gave companies the confidence to expand. The U.S. Department of Labor has awarded $1.1 million to the Hawaii Department of Labor and Industrial Relations to move and improve the state's business processes for the application of technology to the unemployment insurance program. Drones may soon be tracking George Clooney and not just terror suspects. SBA granted Hollywood a license to fly a Star Turn for the technology. Some experts say it could open a floodgates for full commercial use of unmanned aviation. The board of directors of Symantec Corporation announced the appointment of Michael A. Brown as the company CEO effective immediately. Apple has responded to claims that its new handsets are prone to dependent by saying such damage that would be wear during normal use. In Toronto, BlackBerry Limited unveiled its first major new phone in nearly 2 years, a larger screen device. The company is counted on to revive its fortunes against the rivals that now dominate the smartphone market. Country singer Jason Aldean is engaged to Britney Spears. The country singer popped the question to former American Idol contestant on Wednesday, and Ripley Aldean confirmed the New York Daily News. Vitaly Sedekop's Kim Kardashian won't be mad at him to be a customer at the ball meeting show at Paris Fashion Week. The Ukrainian media personality famous for his red carpet pranks on celebrities almost knocked the 33-year-old star to the ground. If you were asked about what TV show you will get when you take 2 black parents, mix and high-paying jobs, and ask both children at a suburban home and middle and grandpa they own after you have bed before Wednesday night, where family matters. As Blackish stumbles but shows potential. After torturous summer sprint wondered where the Hut, Olivia, Kerry Washington, and Jake fully jetted off to the season 9 of Scandals and season 3 and Addicted to Drugs Disguised as a TV show is finally back on television tonight on ABC. Ben Affleck's Gone Girl's characters move sophisticated and a little smutty when it comes to dealing with the ladies as seen with the new clip of the anticipated mystery thriller. Scientists have checked out a whole host of telescopes to find clear skies and steamy vapors of at B11b, the smallest exoplanet ever on which astronomers have detected water. Water found on Earth could be older than the Sun, suggesting life could exist on distant exoplanets. Researchers showed how water is inherited by the environment when a star is born. If that is true, however, explanatory systems may have been also had access. Ebola-infected U.S. physician Rick Sacker was released on Thursday from the Nebraska Medical Center, where he had been receiving treatment for the disease for more than 3 weeks. The goggles that physician Daniel Lucy won't be wearing to protect against Ebola virus almost blinded him. The protective suit he donned in Sierra Leone was a one-man sauna, and the only available gloves he says are suboptimal. Even though gay and bisexual men make up the majority of Americans infected with HIV have a receiving ongoing care and getting the virus, present drugs that they need to stay healthy of new report finds. Two men were arrested after an attempted armed bank robbery in Somerville this morning, police said. A Worcester State University student was reportedly sexually assaulted at night on campus this week, police said. When Bernie Reddy went out to check his chicken coop Wednesday morning, he found himself face to face with a black bear, and he made a meal out of his chickens and ducks on his farm in Chelmsford yesterday morning. When National Grid customers are going to get their bill in the mail, they are getting ready for a shock when the winter comes around, as the company is going to file a steep rate hike as if it is approved by the state regulators. The average residential customer will get an electric bill that is 37% higher than last winter for the same amount of power used, National Grid said. The Massachusetts Nurses Association wants to judge to stop Brigham Women's Hospital from requiring employees to get a flu shot. A former student at a high school in Manchester, Hampshire was arrested after police said he entered a classroom with a pellet gun. Traffic was backed up on Star Drive this morning when a truck proved to be no match for the Boca Street overpass that got stuck. White House Black Market on Route 9 in Newton at the Atrium was to hold its grand opening this morning, and it was ruined by a Range Rover crash at the funded high-end women's clothing store. An unpatriotic act in Harwich, as local residents were preparing for the Wounded Warrior Project bicycle ride that will be held on Cape Cod today and continue tomorrow, as they hung a dozen U.S. and military flags off the Route 124 overpass over Route 6 in Harwich to support participants, but within 3 days, all but 2 of the flags were stolen, as anyone who would remain to the last would contact Harwich Police. Let's take a look at our New England Incident Alerts here. Rockaway Township in New Jersey. Motor vehicle accident with fire on Interstate I-80 in the area of exit 37. On units out with a 2-car motor vehicle accident with rollover and fire. Fire extinguished and heavy traffic in both directions there. In Revere, Massachusetts, authorities are seeking a black 2-door Honda the Civic New Hampshire registration allegedly hit it and ran outside the main post office, which was involved less and headed towards Main Street. Okay, let's take a look at the closing stock market report here. Okay, let's take a look at the stock market report here. Dow Jones 69.45.80, down 264.26. S&P 519.65.99, down 32.31. And Nasdaq 44.66 and 3/4, down 88.47. DAX 95.10.01, down 151.96. FTSE 6639.71, down 66.56. CAC 40.43.55.28, down 58.44. Asian markets Nikkei 63.74.14, up 206.69. Shanghai 23.45.13, up 1.55. HSI 23.768.13, down 153.48. In the oil markets 92.47, down 33 hundredths of a point. Brent 9703, up 8 hundredths of a point, and natural gas 3.957, up 4 thousandths of a point. In the gold markets, 1222, up 2.5. Silver 17.31, down 192 thousandths of a point. Copper 3.035, down 185 thousandths of a point. In the bonds, US 10-year yield 2.50%, down 65 thousandths of a point. Germany 10-year yield open 9.76%, down 2 thousandths of a point, and Japanese 10-year yield open 5.3%, up 5 thousandths of a point. And European US dollar 1.274, down 1 thousandth of a point. US dollar Japanese yen 108.33, down 100th of a point, and Great Britain pound US dollar 1.6313, down 2 thousandths of a point. Alright, let's take a look at sports news here at 510 here. And ESPN was right to suspend Bill Simmons in Los Angeles as soon as Brian Wilson got the final in the 9-1 Dodgers victory that clinched the National West title Wednesday night. The vast majority of Giants quickly retreated to the clubhouse, refused to watch the sub they felt as Dodgers Kershaw beat Giants to clinch the National League West title. Oakland City Thunder general manager Sam Presti is banking on something rare to keep his team among the NBA's elite. Oakland City boasts their core stars, reigning MVP Kevin Durant and electric point guard Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Notre Dame and Texas A&M announced today an agreement to play a home series beginning with a meeting in College Station on August 31st, 2024. Later telling us time 5:11 here, and it is time now for a travel report here on this Thursday evening here. And we're going to start off in Greater Boston here. And it shows Southeast Expressway and southbound side, so from the bank to the split. In Braintree here, Mass Pike on the westbound side, it is backed up on the eastbound side from the Austin Bridge Tolls down through BU, and it's hit the brakes again from 93 all the way out to Logan Airport via the Ted Williams Tunnel. Route 1 northbound also by Route 16 in Everett down for Saugus here. Mass Pike on the westbound side backed up from Newton all the way out to 120 in the western here. And 120 in the southbound side backed up from 95 in Kenton all the way to 24 in Randolph here. 120 in the northbound side, so from the split to 24 in Randolph here. 120 southbound also from Route 16 in Newton and Route 9 in Wellesley here. Route 120 the northbound side backed up from Route 3 in Burlington exit 33 all the way down for Reading and Wakefield here. And Route 120 southbound side slow from Route 2 in the Norton all the way down for Route 117 in Waltham here. Route 93 is backed up on both ends. 93 north slope from the Zachem Bridge all the way down through Assembly Square in Somerville. And Route 1 and northbound side slope from the Zachem Bridge, Levitt Connector all the way down to Tormer Bridge due to some road construction in Chelsea. Left lane closed on Tormer Bridge southbound between Chelsea Curves and the Tormer Bridge tolls there. Route 93 on the northbound side backed up from 95 in Reading all the way out to the Zachem Bridge, and it's all the way out to Wilmington here. And 93 in the northbound side, so from 495 up in Andover all the way up to Lawrence. And in afternoon to say 93 northbound here. And 95 in the northbound side, also Newburyport, but otherwise, you have smooth sailing from Peabody to the New Hampshire border here. 120 on final above fence from Peabody down to Gloucester. Route 3 northbound slope from Route 16 in Burlington all the way down up in the North Chelmsford there. Route 495 in the northbound side slope from Route 149 over to Lawrence. 495 northbound slope from Route 3 in Chelmsford all the way out to Tewksbury here. And 495 in the southbound side slope from Route 9 in Westbury down through the Mass Pike. And Route 24 on the southbound side slope from 495 to Route 44 in Raynham here. Route 3 more on 5 from Braintree all the way down to Sudmore. 95 a little slow from Norwood, but you're smooth sailing from 95 south from 120 in Kenton down to the Rhode Island border here. And Route 20 in the northbound side, a little slow you approach the Bond Waterway here. And Route 6, a little slow around Harwich, but otherwise you're good to go from Sagamore down to Orleans here. 20 is good to go from Bourne to Falmouth. And Route 149 that's southbound side slow from 195 to Route 6 in New Bedford. Route 195 westbound slow from Fairhaven down to Route 140 in New Bedford here. And let's take a look at Rhode Island. let's take a look at Rhode Island highways here. 95 southbound slow from Route 126 down for downtown Providence. 95 northbound in downtown Providence, slow on both ends from 195 to the 610 connector. 610 connector slow as you approach 95 in Providence here. 295 mile from Attleboro down for Warwick here. 95 good to go from Providence down for Connecticut border here. And 146 on the northbound side slow from 295 Lincoln down for North Smithfield here. And 95 on the north 95 southbound and accident near exit 30 in Central Falls. Here's the trust of extra time in that area here. But otherwise, 146 south you approach 95. Peter Channel News Time is 5:15 here, and it is time now for the weather report here on this Thursday afternoon. It was a cloudy day here. As we take a look at our current conditions here in Norton, Massachusetts at 5:15 here, we have a temperature of
61 degrees on temperature with overcast skies, humidity 1%. Wind speed northeast by 6 miles per hour, and 3.31 inches. 2.55 degrees and a visibility of 10 miles.
Okay, let's take a look at our current conditions around the region here. We have a temperature of 61 degrees on temperature at Boston and down in Norwood and Plymouth. And in Gloucester, 62 out in Beverly, 61 in April, and in Fitchburg, 57 in Worcester, 59 in Sturbridge and Webster, 60 in Taunton, 61 in Bedford and Falmouth and Martha's Vineyard and in Cape Cod Bay, 60 in Nantucket, 62 in Chatham, 63 in Provincetown, 61 in Smithfield, it's 63 in Providence and West Block Island, 60 in Wesley, 63 in Montauk, 62 in Islip, 63 in New York City, it's 62 in Bridgeport and in Long Island Sound, 58 in New Haven, 62 in Danbury, 61 in Waterbury and Meriden, 62 in Hartford, 64 in Windsor, 63 in Springfield, 64 Amherst, 65 in Greenfield, 62 in Garner, 64 in Pittsfield, and 67 in Northampton, Massachusetts, and Albany, New York. It's 65 out in Bennington, 63 in Brattleboro, Vermont. It's 61 in Keene, New Hampshire, 62 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, and in Concord, New Hampshire. It's 59 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 63 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 61 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and it's 60 up in Portland, Maine. Here, and take a look at map situation around the country. Shows station front from the Gulf of Mexico, stretching down from Central Florida and up the Atlantic seaboard. Clouded weather, fronted by stretching out for the Virginians and a warm front stretching out to sea off the Virginia coastline here. And a cold front stretching up into South Central California and a stationary front from Nevada stretching up to Idaho up into Montana, up into Saskatchewan, and a stationary front from eastern Manitoba stretching in northern Ontario here. And we got another front by down the eastern Mexican coastline and a front by off the Florida coastline here. And another front by from southern Nevada stretching down for the Gulf of California and a front by from eastern Montana down for Wyoming and a front by from southern British coming down for central Washington, Oregon, and a front by off the Washington, Oregon coastline here. High pressure in Wyoming and south central Colorado and northeastern Arkansas and up in the northern Ontario, and got low pressure in southeastern California, northwestern Nevada, eastern Idaho, and north central Montana here. In 74 degrees on temperature right now in Pittsburgh, 69 in Washington, D.C. It's 75 in Atlanta, 86 in Miami, 83 in Brownsville, Texas, 85 in Dallas, Texas. 81 in Kansas City, 82 in Omaha, Nebraska, 73 in Chicago and Detroit, 76 in Minneapolis, it's 90 in Great Falls, Montana, 65 in Seattle, 69 in San Francisco, 76 down in Los Angeles, it's 97 in Las Vegas, 100 in Phoenix, 82 in Albuquerque, 89 in Salt Lake City, it's 88 out in Denver, Colorado. Here. Okay, let's take a look what is going on with our radar situation here. And while I was in downtown Providence, I saw some showers when I did my Weather Magician noontime report from downtown Providence. But that was pretty much it as now. We're seeing some lying the rain showers around Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket and stretching off the south coast of Massachusetts and stretching it down through Connecticut and down through much of Long Island, down to southern New York. And we're zooming it out. We'll zoom out the radar here, and it is showing a lot of rain showers off the southern New England coastline and stretch around from north central New Jersey and out to east central portions of Pennsylvania here. And lines of showers and storms off the Carolina coastline, off the Georgia coastline, searching out the central and southern portions of Florida. Here. And line of showers and storms off the southeastern Texas Gulf Coast. Here. And south central Texas. Here. And rain showers in western and west central Texas Panhandle and searching out New Mexico down to eastern Arizona. In a line of rain showers from north central California, stretching into northwestern Nevada, stretching to southern and northeastern and northwestern portions of Oregon, stretching out the western and central portions of Washington State, and southwestern portions of British Columbia, east central portions of British Columbia, and central portions of Alberta. Alright, let's take a look at what is going on in the satellite photo here. And it shows line of clouds from New England and stretching down to western New York and then stretching down for Florida and down to the Caribbean Sea. And then coming in much to the Gulf States around southeastern and western portions of Texas down to Oklahoma. Line of clouds from eastern Arizona and western New Mexico. And line of clouds from northern California and northwestern Nevada. Stretching up to Oregon and Washington and up to British Columbia. But northern Alberta, northern Saskatchewan, northern Manitoba, down to northern Ontario, down to central Quebec. Line of clouds coming from Michigan, northeastern Illinois, and southern Wisconsin, down to eastern portions of Minnesota. Here. Alright. Let's take a look. What is going on in the tropics here? Let's see what's going on in the tropics. And it shows disturbance number 1 here in the Atlantic here, which is an elongated low pressure located about 1,100 miles east of the windward islands, continues to produce disorganized showers and thunderstorms, and environmental conditions are not conducive for development. And tropical cyclone formation is unlikely, and formation chance of forecast low 10% formation chance of high days, low 10%. And let's take a look at the Eastern Pacific here, and the latest on tropical storm Rachel is a 50 mile per hour. Wind gusts, 7 locations, 70 to the north, 110.8 to the west, and movement west-northwest about 14 miles an hour here. And the latest on tropical storm Rachel here, its Rachel changes a little strength while moving west-northwestward here. And if I had no coastal watches warnings in effect at 2 p.m. Pacific time 20 UTC, the center of tropical storm Rachel was located in latitude 74 to the north, longitude 110.8 to the west. Rachel is moving toward the west-northwest near 14 miles per hour, 22 kilometers an hour, west-northwest to northwestern motion, with a decrease in forward speed is expected during the next day or two, and match the same winds mainly 50 miles by 85 kilometers an hour with higher gusts. So strength is forecast during the next 48 hours, and tropical storm force winds extend outwards up to 6 miles by 95 kilometers from the center. The estimated minimum central pressure is 1,000 millibars at 29.53 inches here. And let's take a look at Central Pacific tropical outlook here, and it shows no tropical cyclones are expected for Saturday morning here. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast discussion around the country here. Heavy rain possible to parts of the southern coast of Texas. Heavy rain also possible to parts of the southern and central Rockies, and temperatures will be 15 to 25 degrees above average over the parts of the northern and central high plains. Across the station front extending from the northern high plains roughly southwestward to southern California is a surface reflection or a deep upper level trail over the west coast, and rain is felt over parts of the Pacific Northwest and northern California that will end over the Pacific Northwest later in the evening. Rain also means moving in parts of the northern Rockies by Friday morning, and moisture from the Gulf of California will move northward along the boundary late Thursday night and Saturday as showers and thunderstorms develop over the parts of the Great Basin and southwest and the southern Rockies on Friday, and upper level jet diameter heat producing an area of showers and thunderstorms with moderate rain extending from the parts of the northern Rockies southward and in the southwest by Saturday morning here. In addition, light and moderate rain will develop over the parts of the northern high plains also by Saturday. Meanwhile, upper level energy over the western Texas and along with a westerly flow of the western Gulf of Mexico will produce showers and thunderstorms over parts of the southern Texas by Saturday, and additionally low pressure just off the mid-Atlantic coast will move northeastward out of the western Atlantic by Thursday evening and Saturday. The system will produce light to moderate rain over the parts of the mid-Atlantic coast, southern New England coast on Thursday evening, tapering off the light rain along parts of the southern New England coast by Friday morning before ending by Friday afternoon, unless by a lingering front and upper level energy over the southeast will aid in producing showers and thunderstorms over the southeast coast and Florida by Saturday morning here. Alright, forecast discussion here around the region here. And it shows coastal low pressure off Delaware Bay will pass offshore up. Then taking that out to sea Friday. Rain and cool east wind will continue across Connecticut and Rhode Island, southeastern Massachusetts, but the evening will wind down. Tonight and early Friday, and warm and dry conditions beneath high pressure persist for The weekend and a cold front is expected on Monday with a slight chance of showers, and unless there is a potential for some midweek wet wave creeping from the south, looking for like a prolonged dry forecast in the end of September. New terminals at 6 a.m. Friday morning at 8 p.m. and favorable upper dynamics is based with a short wave over New York, Pennsylvania, and toward an upper jet along the coast. This will maintain a lift over the southern New England, and however, air mass above 850 million bars remains dry north of the mass packets per midday and dark sounding, while seventers are moistened enough to allow some light rain up to a quarter-inch rain expected along the south coast, but 0.1 inches or less north of Providence, and cause the light east wind should keep temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. Winds will be a little stronger in the islands and farther into the pressure gradient associated with the offshore low. And for the night, there, upper dynamic shift to offshore tonight, while the upper shortwave moves over the southern New England. Expect rain to continue during the early night, then diminish after midnight as the upper support moves out of position, and rain shield extends about 220 miles northwest of the coastal low, and in the track of the low will be its roughly across Springfield, Worcester, Boston overnight. This will be the approximate northern edge of the rain, but we will indicate that slight chance of possible extending into the parts of the northern Massachusetts to this line. Clear skies should trail, and the system should reach into the northern western Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire by later tonight, and winds will be light and resultant cool, and the marine air will be a lot for areas of fog, especially in the Merrimack and Connecticut valleys. High surf, since it's all September, still moderate, and that named that I issued a high surf advisory for ocean explore beaches on the south coast and Cape Cod Islands, and the forecast today shows a 5 to 6 foot southwest, 5 to 6 foot southeast swell possible late today and tonight, along with the south coast. At this point, thinking about coastal remain just below Quetcher with a moderate risk of some rip currents across the south coast of Rhode Island and southeast of Massachusetts. Here, take a look at what notes here that I wrote down here. Tomorrow's high will see 67 to 77 degrees here. And thanks low, we will see 47 for Portland, Maine, 46 for Concord, New Hampshire, 50 for Rutland, Vermont, 51 for Albany, 51 in Worcester, 56 for Boston, 53 for Hartford, and 58 for New York City. So, we're going to do a dividing line here. There we go. It is a dividing line here. We will see temperatures mainly in the 50s for much of southern New England and Annapolis, New York City, and Long Island, and 72 New York. And into the 40s for much of northern New England and upstate New York. Here. All right. Summer will return for Saturday and Sunday, and even in a Monday with some warmth. And warmer on Sunday and same grass. So, I'm not kidding here. The beaches may be open for Saturday and Sunday. So, expect a couple of beach days out of Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's going to stay dry for much of the period here. And downtown Providence got a little spritz of drizzle at around noontime today. But that was it there. As showers of sprinkles for the south coast and Cape Islands and southern Rhode Island there. And passing sprinkles for south central Massachusetts and central Rhode Island there. And sun makes a return on Friday. Alright, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, we are going to see the rain end before 10 p.m. Then patch your fog after 11 p.m. Otherwise, we classify at the lower end 52 degrees. North for about 3 to 5 miles by transpiration, 6%, and new precipitation amount between a 10 and 1/4 inch possible. For Friday, mostly cloud skies are gradually becoming sunny skies high, 71 degrees and northeast for about 7 miles per hour. Friday night, patch fog after 2 a.m. watts, clear skies low 49 degrees and calm wind. For Saturday, sunny skies about 80 degrees, slight north wind. Saturday night, clear skies low 50 degrees, calm wind. For Sunday, sunny skies under 81 degrees. Sunday night, mostly clear skies low 53 degrees. Monday, mostly sunny skies under 76 degrees. Monday night, mostly clouds got low 54 degrees. Tuesday, chance of showers, mostly clouds got high 600 degrees and transpiration 30%. Tuesday night, mostly clouds got low 51 degrees. Wednesday, part of the sun got under 69 degrees. Wednesday night, mostly clouds got low 51 degrees. For Thursday, most of the sun got about 67 degrees. Peters with a phrase of the day: a cloudy night on tap and a fantastic Friday in store and a warm weekend in town. That's the page here with you. Have a good evening with a good positive. I'll be back for a little late night report right after the Red Sox Rays game on Nest and Sports Roundup. Stay tuned and have a good evening.